Hello everyone, hello from home again. Nip and I are in ISO, so I thought that I'd make a special little Christmas video. I'm still trying to use things that you have at home and that are easy and that I have at home. And I had so much fun, excuse me Nip, Nip's been out in the sun because it's a beautiful day and he's a bit sleepy and hot. So I'm going to show you how to make a stocking, and then we are going to make all the things that you would like for Christmas to put in there. Now this one I have made a little bit 3D so it sits out. I'll show you this version and then a more simple version, and totally up to you. Now I had a lot of sequins here at home. You may have some, you may not. At school I think we've got some in the box, so we'll find that and we can always add later. Now the only thing is I made it so it's totally hollow and they do fall down a little bit. So what I might do for the next one is put a glue line in. Now let's see what Miss M wants for Christmas. Some new paints. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. New paints. Stocking. I would like some new t-shirts. For those people who know me well, I love t-shirts with cool things on the top. This is my Christmas shirt. I don't know whether you like it. It's a an Australian Christmas one. So a t-shirt. Pop that in. My goodness, I love a good book, especially for the holidays, a good book. And I don't know if you guys know of Haig's chocolate. It's the best chocolate ever, and this is peppermint frog. They come and they're about this big. So please Santa, a Haig's frog, and then you can sit them in, but let's have them sitting out a bit like so. All right, so now we are going to, I'm going to show you how to make them, but we're going to make one for Napoleon because I should have brought our Christmas stocking out for you. Napoleon has a Christmas stocking. Now I don't have coloured big paper at home, so what I'm going to do is just use, or you don't have to, but I like a coloured background, 2 pieces of A4 on a bigger sheet. Nip, you really are hot. I had to bring him his own water this time because you know what happens, Nip. What happens if I don't bring your water to you? End up drinking out of mine, which usually happens anyway. He has a dog bowl, water dog bowl, but no, the big fella, he likes to drink out of a glass like humans. Fair enough. All right, so I'm just going to put some colour there first up. Oh, feels like a while since I've done a Miss M video. All right. So that's just for the background. Now, I'm going to use an A4, and for the younger people, we might have a bit of a stencil to trace around. All right. Now, just keeping it really simple, and pretty much, I'll draw it first so you can see. I'm just going to take up pretty much the whole sheet and just cut off those edge bits like that. Okay, so we use as much of the sheet as we can. Oh, that's brown. Do you know what? What do I say? It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect is overrated, especially in art. All right, so I've got that sort of shape. Now, this is going to fold down for the top of the stocking. Now there are 2 ways that you can do this. Fold it like that. All right, if we want to fold it over a bit more like my other one, I'm going to show you how to do that. Just do some small, now this is where we're going to fold from, you know, like the top of the stocking. So I'm just going to do, and the kids and I at school have been doing, the juniors, the 1, 2s, a bit of origami lately. Now, and I've taught kids this, that when you do little sort of slits, you can fold the paper so then it sits in. So just all the way around, about 1 centimetre in, but I'll show you, especially on the curves. And just one last one on that line there. So come in close. Now I might do it on the brown table so you can see. So fold these in like so. Now see if it's not bending there, just tear it and sort of make it come in. I don't know if your house is like mine. I found 4 glue sticks and 1 worked. Woohoo! Alright, we fold all those edges in, okay, like so, because that means when we glue it, it's going to sit up a little bit, and when we fold that over, it'll create a stocking shape. Alright, now before we do that, let's draw you a picture, Napoleon, on yours. I think I'm going to do you a reindeer. Would you like a reindeer? And I'm just going to see, maybe I'll put the horns up there. That might be ingenious. So, let's do a cartoon sort of one. Now, we definitely need a red nose. Little Rudolph. What have I got under there? Little Rudolph nose. I tried to, for my other one, use mostly Christmas colours, so maybe I'll decorate the back. Now you can do this in pencil, texture, whatever you like. We better not forget his cute little ears. 1, 2. It's good to have the folds because you know where you're going to lose that bit from. And then a smile. Even give him a bit of rosy cheeks. I'm into rosy cheeks at the moment. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Maybe a collar, maybe a green collar nip. Gosh, look at you, a bit of bathing in the sun and he's exhausted. No snoring though, gosh, he's been snoring a lot lately. Alright. I usually just lay my pastel on the side when I'm shading things in. Let's leave his eyes white. Alright. Alright, so, and then you can decorate the back. I'm not going to spend too much time because you know what I say. I want the time mostly spent by you doing your artwork. Then I need the reindeer horns up here. Probably could have been a bit bigger, but c'est la vie. Ah, little horns up there. I saw a picture of real reindeers in Canada the other day. Loved it. All right, so where's my background? So now what you need to do is just put some glue on those folded bits. Always make sure you put enough glue that it's going to really stick. Nothing more frustrating than later on your artwork lifting up. All right, now we want to put it down in the corner so we have room to put all your gifts. So you tuck them under and push them down, a bit sticky. Okay, tuck them under, push them down. This is where I need my smock on because I always just wipe my hands on my smock. If you saw my smock, you would know that because it is covered, even though it's clean. Covered, covered, covered. All right, give it a good push down and then we can fold that. Doesn't matter if that sits up, it makes it more 3D. All right, there's our stocking. Now, if you think that's too hard, you can just cut around the edge and just glue around the edge. I just find that sits up a bit more. Oh yeah, sticky bicky. All right, so that's that. Now we need to draw some things of Napoleon's to put in there. Nip, can you sit up? This is your part. Now, what would you like? Nip, look at me. What would you like in your Christmas stocking? Would you like a bone? Some chicken? A toy? A ball? Oh, yeah, he loves a ball. All right. He has a Superman, no. Yeah, a Spider-Man ball that he loves that he just popped. So I think he needs a new ball because he plays soccer. He's actually very good at soccer, aren't you, big fella? And let's get him a bone. And let's, Anu here loves a toy. He cuddles him to go to sleep. Let's give him a new toy. New teddy. Now, what I would like you to do when you do yours is colour them in nice and bright. I'm only going to do one. I love pencils for this, right? I just sharpened all my pencils, Nip. Let's give you a bright coloured ball. Now this is where, to me, it makes all the difference. All the detail and colour in all your gifts, in all the things that you wish for, make it really stand out. Oh, okay, so really this is the part that you take your time on. Let's two-tone that Napoleon. Alright, and then I won't do the other ones because I want you to be able to get on and do it. And then we'll cut it out. Now, what did I say before? I was going to put a bit of glue halfway down. Oh, and a bit of red. We really will. He was so sad when he accidentally popped his ball. He didn't want any other one. He's got some tennis balls he doesn't mind. He's had to play with since then, but his pick of all of them was his Spider-Man ball because it was really light, so he could sort of play himself and kick it along himself. All right, so then you would cut out all the toys that you wanted. Put on your stocking, and you can either stick them in or have them so they can go in and out. Do you know what I do? I cut things out roughly around the edge first, and it makes it so much easier to then cut out. Remember, I would like these coloured in, but we're just moving. Yep, there's your bone. Do you want your bone? Oh my Lord. Goodness me. It is warm today. Poor Nippy's waiting for his haircut. Not for another couple of weeks, Nip. How are you going to survive the warm weather? Get so hot easily. I'm just going to quickly cut that bit out. You spend more time cutting your things out, guys. Where's your bone? You don't want your bone? Oh, snoozy. All right. Sorry, nearly cut the teddy's head off. All right, so Napoleon, this is yours. And you know what? Let's, in a nice green. Here we go. We'll write your name there. All right, so your teddy toy. Where'd your bone go, big fella? Now remember, these would be coloured in. Your bone can go in your... if these start coming out, just give them a push, and your ball. All right, so that's Napoleon's. Now, if you were to stick some sequins and things on, you'll need the thicker white glue. I'm just going to put a bit on the paper here and use a cotton bud, because sometimes my brushes get a bit gluey otherwise. I've got some stars here. I'll just use those. Alright, let's just put a few around, little dog. Our sequins makes it nice, and do you know what? Let's be cheeky. One on his nose. We usually make a mess with this sort of thing in the art room, but that's okay. Festive. I often come home with glitter and sequins at Christmas time. Go into a shop and I have sequins and glitter on my face, and I don't really know. I just pretend. Oh, I'll stick another on that one. Glue on it, it's hard to see. But it was meant to be. Alright. So, you can decorate it as much as you would like. So here is mine and Napoleon's. Sort of almost like a wish list, an art wish list for Christmas. Now, so these don't fall down, you could even put a bit of glue halfway down. That might help that. And then they'll just sit so they look like they're sitting out the top. That might be better. And they won't fall out, fall right down to the bottom. Remember, push the edges down if they don't. Alright. Have fun. See you soon. Namaste.